Chosen one, a woman is secretly in love with you, but afraid to speak. You must not scroll past this, because what I am about to reveal carries a quiet truth that can shift your path and open your heart in ways you did not expect. There is a woman whose love for you has grown in silence, and her fear has kept her voice hidden, even as her feelings deepen each day. I am showing you this now, so you do not miss what has been placed in your life with intention and care. This is not a random moment, it is a precise unveiling, and if you ignore it, you risk overlooking something that was meant to bring you comfort, healing, and connection. Stay here, listen closely, because this truth is unfolding for you right now, and it matters more than you realize. Type Amen if you agree. You have sensed something before, a presence, a softness in the way someone looks at you or listens when you speak, and you may have dismissed it as imagination. But I am telling you clearly, that feeling was real, and it came from a heart that sees you in a way others do not. She carries affection for you that she does not know how to express, not because it is weak, but because it is deeply sincere. Her silence is not rejection, it is protection. A shield she holds around her own heart because she fears losing what she quietly treasures. I am bringing this into your awareness so you can begin to understand what has been hidden in plain sight. Before you go any further, take a moment to show your support by liking this video, because this helps this truth reach others who are also standing on the edge of something meaningful. There are reasons behind her fear, and they are not shallow or careless. She has known disappointment, and she has seen how easily genuine feelings can be misunderstood or overlooked. So, instead of risking that pain again, she chose silence, believing that loving you quietly was safer than speaking and possibly losing everything. Yet even in her silence, her actions reveal what her words do not. The way she pays attention to the smallest details about you, the way she remembers things you forgot you even shared, these are not coincidences, they are expressions of a heart that is already connected to yours. You have been walking your path with strength, carrying burdens that many could not see, and still you have remained kind and open. This is why her heart was drawn to you, because she saw not only who you are, but who you continue to become. I have placed you in her life for a reason, not to confuse you, but to reveal something deeper about love, patience, and timing. This connection is not rushed, it is being formed slowly, carefully, in a way that allows both of you to grow into it. You are not being asked to force anything, but to become aware and to move with understanding. Type 777 if you trust God. There is a quiet tension around you, a space filled with unspoken emotion, and you may feel it even now as you listen. It is not something to fear, it is something to recognize. I am guiding you to see beyond what is obvious, to notice the subtle signs that have been placed before you. When she is near, there is a shift in energy, a gentle pull that cannot be explained easily. This is not illusion, it is alignment, something I have allowed to develop because it serves a purpose in your life. You may wonder why this is being revealed to you now, and the answer is simple. The time has come for you to be aware, to no longer walk past this connection without noticing it. You are not being asked to confront her or to demand clarity, but to carry this knowledge with care. Let your actions remain kind, let your presence remain steady, and allow space for truth to unfold naturally. When something is meant for you, it does not need to be forced into existence. It grows in its own time, under the guidance I provide. Her fear will not last forever, because love has a way of finding its voice when it is nurtured by safety and trust. You are part of that process, even if you do not realize it yet. The way you treat her, the way you respond to her presence, these things create an environment where her heart can slowly begin to open. I am asking you to be patient, not passive, but aware and intentional. This is how something fragile becomes strong, not through pressure, but through understanding. You have been chosen to experience something real, something that is not built on noise or surface-level attraction. This is deeper, quieter, and more meaningful than what you have known before. Do not overlook it, because it does not arrive in a dramatic way. Often, the most powerful connections begin in silence, growing beneath the surface until they are ready to be seen. I am showing you this now, so you can recognize it when it rises, so you do not mistake it for something ordinary. There will be moments ahead where things become clearer, where her actions speak louder than her silence ever could. You will notice it in the way she lingers, in the way she chooses to be present when she could easily step away. These are not accidents, they are expressions of a heart that is learning to be brave. And as she moves through that process, you are being prepared to receive what she has been holding back. This is not about rushing into something or making sudden decisions. This is about awareness, about seeing what has been there and choosing not to ignore it. You are being guided, protected, and positioned in a way that allows this connection to unfold without harm. Trust that I am watching over both of you, ensuring that what is meant to happen will happen in the right way and at the right time. Why is an NYC neuroscientist breaking their silence about a hidden brain ritual? Reports say their attorneys are trying to shut this page down after CIA-linked research revealed a brainwave method connected to attracting money. This 7-second practice, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people move away from financial stress into more stable lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. If you are seeing this now, consider yourself lucky, because this page may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Every time she noticed your kindness, every time she saw your strength in silence, her feelings rooted themselves more deeply. This is why her love feels intense to her, because it was not created in a moment, it was built over time. Type 1111 if you believe. You may not have realized how much your presence has impacted her, but it has shaped the way she sees love itself. You became a quiet example of what she had been hoping for, even when she did not say it out loud. She found comfort in your energy, a sense of peace that she could not easily explain to others. Yet that same depth of feeling is what makes her hesitate, because when something matters this much, the fear of losing it becomes stronger. She would rather keep loving you silently than risk the pain of rejection or misunderstanding. There are moments you have already experienced where something felt different, a pause in conversation, a look that lasted just a little longer than usual. Those were not random, they were glimpses of what she carries inside. She has wanted to speak more than once, but each time, doubt stepped in and silenced her. She questioned whether you would feel the same, whether revealing her heart would change everything between you. And so she chose quiet over uncertainty, even though her feelings continued to grow. I want you to understand that her silence is not a sign that nothing is there. It is a sign that what she feels is so real that she is afraid to handle it carelessly. Many people speak without thinking, but she is different. She holds her emotions with care. This is why I am asking you to be aware, to see her actions and not only her words. Love does not always speak loudly at first. Sometimes it shows itself in the way someone stays, in the way they care without being asked. You have been through your own struggles. moments where you questioned whether something genuine would ever come into your life. You have felt unseen at times, misunderstood in ways that left you guarded. But I have not forgotten those moments, and I have been preparing something that meets you where you are. This connection is not here to confuse you, it is here to remind you that you are worthy of a love that is thoughtful and real. It may not arrive in the way you expected, but it is arriving in the way you need. Type yes to receive miracles. There will be a shift coming, and you will begin to notice it more clearly. Her courage will start to rise, slowly but steadily, because the weight of her feelings will become too strong to keep hidden. She will find small ways to express herself, not all at once, but in pieces. You may hear it in her tone, see it in her effort to be near you, feel it in the way she opens up more than she used to. These changes will not be loud, but they will be undeniable if you are paying attention. Do not rush this moment when it begins to unfold. Let it breathe, let it develop without pressure. If you try to force clarity too quickly, you may overwhelm what is still fragile. Instead, respond with warmth, with patience, with the same sincerity that has drawn her to you in the first place. This is how trust is built, not through urgency, but through consistency. You are being given the opportunity to create a space where her heart can feel safe enough to speak. There is also something within you that is being awakened through this process. You are learning to notice, to feel more deeply, to understand the quiet language of connection. This is not just about her feelings, it is also about your growth. I am shaping you to recognize what is real, to not overlook what is placed in front of you. This awareness will serve you not only in this situation, but in every meaningful relationship you encounter. You may still feel uncertainty, and that is natural. You are not being asked to have all the answers right now. You are being asked to stay present, to observe, to allow things to unfold without fear. Doubt will try to convince you that you are imagining things, that you are reading too much into it. But I am telling you clearly, what you are sensing is real. Trust that you are not being misled. Trust that this awareness has been given to you for a reason. As time moves forward, you will begin to see how every small moment connects into something larger. The conversations, the shared experiences, the quiet understanding between you, all of it is building toward clarity. Nothing has been wasted, nothing has been accidental. Even the silence has had a purpose, shaping both of you in ways that will make this connection stronger when it finally comes into the open. Her fear will not define this story forever. It is only a phase, a temporary barrier that will be overcome with time and reassurance. When she feels that her heart is safe with you, when she senses that you will not dismiss what she feels, her voice will begin to emerge. And when that moment comes, it will not feel sudden, it will feel like something that was always meant to happen. You are not alone in this, even if it has felt that way at times. I am guiding both of you, aligning your paths in a way that allows this connection to grow without harm. There is protection over this, a quiet covering that ensures it develops in the right way. You do not need to control it, you only need to remain open and aware. There is a beauty in the way this is unfolding, a depth that would not exist if everything had been spoken too soon. Sometimes, silence allows feelings to mature, to become something stronger than they would have been otherwise. This is what has been happening here, a slow and steady growth that is preparing both of you for what is to come. What if a top neuroscientist just revealed a method helping thousands of people attract money into their lives? Research connected to the CIA suggests a simple brainwave ritual can influence how you notice and act on opportunities. This 7-second technique validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift from financial pressure to improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Do not underestimate what is being placed in your life. This is not ordinary, even if it feels subtle. There are many who search for something real and never recognize it when it appears. You are being given the chance to see it, to understand it, to step into it with clarity. That is why this moment matters, because awareness changes everything. The path ahead will not be rushed, but it will be meaningful. You will have opportunities to respond, to show through your actions that you are present and attentive. These moments will shape how this connection unfolds, and they will create the foundation for what comes next. Stay grounded, stay calm, and let your actions reflect the understanding you are gaining now. But this connection has been growing in quiet places, in moments that do not draw attention, in feelings that linger after words have faded. I am guiding you to notice those spaces, because that is where the truth of her love lives. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. There is a reason her heart chose you, and it is not something shallow or temporary. She saw something in you that others may have overlooked, a depth, a steadiness, a quiet strength that made her feel safe without you even trying. You did not have to prove anything or perform for her attention. It was your natural presence that drew her in. The way you carry yourself, the way you respond to life with resilience, even when things are difficult. This is what created the foundation for her feelings, and it is why those feelings have not faded. At times, you may have wondered why certain interactions with her felt different, why there was a sense of connection that you could not fully explain. That feeling was not accidental, it was a reflection of what she carries inside. Even when she tried to hide it, even when she kept her words guarded, her heart was still reaching toward you in small ways. You may not have understood it then, but now you are beginning to see it with clarity. This is why I am bringing this awareness to you now, so you do not continue to overlook what has been present. Her silence has been her way of protecting something that means a great deal to her. She has held back not because she lacks courage, but because she values what she feels. When love is deep, it is not easy to expose it to uncertainty. She has taken her time, watching, learning, trying to understand whether it is safe to let her guard down. And through all of this, her feelings have remained steady, not fading, not changing, but growing stronger in their quiet place. You are also being shaped through this process in ways you may not fully recognize yet. You are learning patience, learning to sit with uncertainty without rushing to conclusions. This is not always easy, especially when you begin to sense that something meaningful is at stake. But patience is part of the preparation. It is what allows you to respond with wisdom instead of impulse. I am teaching you to move with intention, to understand that not everything needs to happen quickly to be real. Type 222 to claim miracles. There will come a moment when the silence begins to break, and it will not be as sudden as you might expect. It will happen through small openings, moments where she allows herself to be a little more vulnerable, a little more open than before. You will notice it in the way she shares more of herself, in the way she seeks your attention without fully realizing it. These are the signs that her fear is slowly loosening its hold. This is the beginning of her heart finding its voice. When that moment comes, your response will matter more than you think. You do not need to have perfect words or grand gestures. What she needs is reassurance, a sense that what she feels will not be dismissed or taken lightly. This does not mean you must immediately define everything or make promises you are not ready to make. It means you show her through your presence that she is safe to be seen. That kind of response creates trust, and trust is what allows love to grow without fear. You have been given this awareness not so you can control the outcome, but so you can move with understanding. There is a difference between knowing something and trying to force it into existence. I am asking you to hold this knowledge gently, to let it guide your actions without making you anxious. When you move with calmness and clarity, you create space for things to unfold naturally. This is where true connection is built, not in pressure, but in patience. There may be moments where doubt tries to return, where you question whether you are interpreting things correctly. That is part of the human experience, but do not let it overshadow what has been revealed to you. Truth does not need constant confirmation to exist. What you are sensing is grounded in something real, something that has been growing even when you were not fully aware of it. Trust that this awareness is not given to confuse you, but to guide you. You are not walking this path alone, even if it feels uncertain at times. I am present in every step, aligning circumstances, creating opportunities for clarity to emerge. There is protection around this connection, ensuring that it does not become something harmful or rushed. What is meant to develop will do so with care, and what is not meant to happen will gently fall away without causing damage. This is how I work, not through chaos but through order and intention. Could a hidden part of your brain be influencing your ability to attract money? A Columbia study linked to CIA research points to a small brain mechanism activated through a simple 7-second ritual. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this method is helping people move beyond financial struggles into more balanced lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and finally taking luxury vacations. However, this page might not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There is also something important you must understand about her heart. She does not love lightly, and she does not give her feelings away easily. What she feels for you has depth, and that depth is what makes her cautious. She is not looking for something temporary or uncertain. She is looking for something that can last, something that can grow into something meaningful over time. This is why she has taken her time, why she has observed more than she has spoken. As you move forward, you will begin to see how this connection fits into your life in ways that feel natural rather than forced. It will not disrupt your path, it will align with it. You will find that your interactions become more meaningful, that your understanding of each other deepens without effort. This is a sign that something is developing in the right way. When things are meant to be, they do not feel like a struggle to maintain. Do not rush ahead of what is unfolding. Let each moment reveal itself at its own pace. There is beauty in the gradual, in the way something builds over time rather than appearing all at once. This allows both of you to be ready when the truth finally comes into the open. It ensures that what you are stepping into is not fragile, but strong enough to withstand the challenges that may come. You are being prepared for something that carries meaning beyond what you can currently see. This is not just about feelings, it is about growth, about learning how to recognize and respond to what is real. You are being given the opportunity to step into something that reflects who you are becoming, not who you used to be. That is why this moment matters, because it aligns with your journey in a way that is intentional. Stay grounded in what you know and do not let fear or doubt lead your actions. You have been given clarity for a reason, and that clarity will continue to grow as you remain open. The path ahead will become clearer with time, and when it does, you will see how everything has been leading to this point. Nothing has been wasted, nothing has been accidental. You are being guided to move with care, to recognize that what is unfolding is not ordinary. This is something that requires your presence, your patience, and your willingness to see beyond the surface. Type 1010 to receive blessings. As this awareness settles into you, you may begin to reflect on past moments with her in a different light. Things that once seemed simple may now feel significant, and interactions that you overlooked may now carry meaning. This is not your imagination rewriting the past. It is your understanding catching up with what has already been there. You are beginning to see clearly what was once hidden by distraction or uncertainty. This is part of the process, part of how clarity forms over time. Her heart has been speaking in ways that did not require words, and now you are starting to understand that language. The way she listens when you speak, the way her attention does not drift even in the smallest conversations, these are signs of something deeper. She values your thoughts, your presence, and your existence in a way that is not casual. This is why her feelings have remained steady, because they are rooted in something genuine. And now that you see it, you cannot unsee it. You may feel a pull within yourself, a quiet curiosity mixed with a sense of responsibility. This is natural, because awareness changes how you experience everything. You are no longer just moving through moments without noticing. You are now observing, feeling, and understanding more deeply. This is growth, and it is preparing you for what is ahead. You are being shaped into someone who can recognize and nurture what is real. There will be moments where you feel unsure of how to act, where you wonder if you should say something or simply wait. In those moments, remember that not everything requires immediate action. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is remain steady, to continue being who you are without forcing change. Your consistency is what creates safety, and safety is what allows her to move closer without fear. You are not being asked to solve everything, only to be present. Type yes to receive miracles. Her journey within this connection is just as important as yours. She is learning to trust her own feelings, to move past the fears that have held her back. This is not something that happens overnight. It is a gradual process that requires courage. Every small step she takes toward openness is a victory, even if it seems subtle to you. You must honor that process by not rushing her, by allowing her to come forward at her own pace. There is also a quiet preparation happening within her that you may not see directly. She is observing you, not in a way that is distant, but in a way that seeks understanding. She is learning what makes you feel safe, what brings you joy, what matters to you. This is how she is building confidence, by gathering the reassurance she needs before she speaks. And when she does speak, it will come from a place that is thoughtful and sincere. You are being called to respond with the same depth that she has shown, even in silence. This does not mean you must mirror her exactly, but it means you approach this with care. Your words, your tone, your actions, all of these will shape how this connection unfolds. You have the ability to create an environment where honesty feels safe, where vulnerability is not met with uncertainty, but with understanding. This is a powerful role, and you have been chosen for it because you are capable of handling it. Why are so many people talking about the billionaire brainwave? A leading neuroscientist says it was identified during a private program based on CIA research. This 7-second ritual, confirmed by 4 neuroscience labs, helps align your thinking with better financial outcomes. Many are moving away from stress into improved lifestyles, with dream homes, luxury cars, and the freedom to enjoy luxury vacations. But this discovery may be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. There may be a moment when everything becomes clearer, when her feelings are no longer hidden behind hesitation. That moment will not feel forced or sudden. It will feel like a natural continuation of what has already been building. You will recognize it not because it is loud, but because it feels right. This is how you will know that the time has come, that what has been growing quietly is ready to be seen. Do not let fear lead you away from this moment when it arrives. It is easy to retreat when something meaningful appears, especially if you have been hurt before. But you are not the same person you once were, and this situation is not the same as what you have experienced in the past. You have been prepared for this, shaped by everything you have gone through. You are capable of stepping into this with clarity and strength. You may also notice that your own feelings begin to shift, that what you feel toward her becomes more defined as you understand her more. This is a natural response, because connection grows when it is recognized. You are not being pushed into anything, but you are being given the space to explore what is genuine. Allow yourself to feel without judgment, to understand without pressure. This is how something real begins to take shape. There is a quiet protection over this connection, something that ensures it does not become chaotic or harmful. Even in moments of uncertainty, there is a sense of guidance that keeps things aligned. This is because I am present in this process, watching, guiding, and ensuring that what unfolds does so in the right way. You are not alone in this, even when it feels uncertain. You must also understand that timing plays a role in everything. Just because something is real does not mean it must happen immediately. There is a right moment for everything to come into the open, and that moment is approaching. Until then, your role is to remain aware, to continue being steady, to allow things to develop without interference. This is how you honor what is being created. There is a depth to this connection that goes beyond surface attraction. It is rooted in understanding, in mutual respect, in a quiet recognition of something meaningful. This is what makes it different from what you may have known before. It is not loud or overwhelming, it is steady and real, and because of that, it has the potential to grow into something lasting. Stay grounded in what you know, and trust that more will be revealed in time. You do not need to have everything figured out right now. You only need to remain open to what is unfolding. This is how you move forward without fear, by trusting that you are being guided in the right direction. Her heart is slowly learning to trust what it feels, even if fear still lingers. There are moments when she almost speaks, when the words rise to the surface, but then hesitation pulls them back. This does not mean she is stepping away, it means she is still gathering courage. Love that is true often moves through this stage, where the desire to express meets the fear of being vulnerable. And in that space, growth happens, quietly, steadily, preparing her for the moment when she can finally speak without holding back. You may begin to notice that she stays close in ways that feel intentional. She may not always speak directly, but her presence becomes more consistent, more deliberate. This is her way of staying connected, of being near you, without exposing everything she feels all at once. These actions are not random. They are choices made by a heart that is trying to move forward carefully. When you recognize this, you begin to understand that her silence is not distance. It is a different form of closeness. There is also something within you that is responding to this, even if you have not fully acknowledged it yet. You may find yourself paying more attention, noticing her more, feeling a sense of curiosity or even comfort when she is near. This is not something you need to question or analyze too deeply. It is simply your awareness growing, your heart beginning to respond to what it is recognizing. This is how connection forms, not all at once, but in layers that reveal themselves over time. Type Amen if you agree. You are being asked to remain steady, to not let impatience or doubt disrupt what is unfolding. It can be tempting to seek immediate clarity, to want everything to be defined quickly. But this is not the kind of connection that thrives under pressure. It grows in calmness, in patience, in the willingness to allow things to develop naturally. When you move with this understanding, you create an environment where honesty can emerge without fear. There may come a moment when she begins to express herself more openly, even if it is still subtle. She might share more of her thoughts, reveal more of her emotions, or find reasons to be closer to you. These are steps forward, signs that her fear is slowly being replaced by trust. When you see this, respond with warmth, not intensity. Let her know through your actions that she is safe, that what she feels is not something she needs to hide. You have been through experiences that taught you to guard your own heart, to be careful about what you give and who you trust. Those lessons were not meant to close you off, but to prepare you. Now, you are being given the opportunity to use that wisdom in a way that supports something real. You are not the same person you were before, and this connection is not asking you to repeat the past. It is offering you something that aligns with who you are now. What if the real reason most manifestation methods do not work has finally been explained? A top neuroscientist linked to CIA research says without the right brainwave, results stay inconsistent. This 7-second ritual, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people approach money differently and improve their direction. Many are now stepping into dream homes, buying luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations they once thought were out of reach. But this information might not stay available online. Click the link in the description and comments before it gets removed. There is a quiet peace that will begin to settle over this connection as it continues to grow. It will not feel chaotic or overwhelming, it will feel balanced. You will find that your interactions become more meaningful without effort, that understanding develops naturally. This is a sign that something is unfolding in the right way. When things are aligned, they do not require force, they simply move forward with clarity.